Afternoon. This is Nita. And Panda. Where'd she go? There she is. With the Timepiece Garden. And we're in the garden. As promised, we're going to do a little seed collecting today. Collect some of my Marigold Seeds. We're expecting a cold front in about 2 days. I get a low to about 43, so it's time. Come out and do a little seed collecting. You can see where some of my zinnias have got a nice cone on them. This one's got a nice cone on it too. That one doesn't. It will probably still make it, but the ones that have a cone, go ahead and the goal is to go ahead and get the cones, get them drying, so I'll have seeds for next year. And then there's other cute, fun things that I always sit there and look at. I don't know if you can see them, but there's 2 walking sticks right there. Kind of a little one on top of a big one, dark brown. Yeah, my pepper plants are green. So yeah, don't know what they're doing. Could be boyfriend and girlfriend things, I don't know. And then the other thing I'm going to do while I'm out here is, you can see where I have weeds growing, and most of that is because the paper and or the cardboard that I've had down is just, it's decayed beyond repair. So I still have boxes of packing paper, and I'm going to go ahead and start lining again with some packing paper. Get the packing paper down, kind of tucked underneath some of the logs, some of the smaller logs where I can tuck it, or get some smaller logs like that one right there, just to hold the paper down. And then what that does is that blocks the sunlight, sunlight to the weeds that can't grow before they get out of hand and plant, their own seeds all winter long. That's the goal, take care of them. So, but that's what we're going to do. Little Xenia seed harvest, marigolds. Got some nostrums over there, and maybe my calendulas. See which ones I can collect seed from. And, yeah, then do some papering. Once I get stuff papered, I'll probably end up doing some watering. Just because my front row here with my peppers, they look a little wilty right now. We got up to about 83 degrees, so they got a little warm. They're probably just, going, hey, Mom, can we get some water? We're a little thirsty. And then Panda will love it because that means she gets to play in the water. So I'm off to get busy. And Panda and I'll talk to you later. So now most people who do marigolds or have marigolds, hi, Panda, I know, girlfriend, you're going to help Mama. I know, thank you for the kisses. I know, thank you for the kisses. Yes, you're such a good girl. All right, so most people who do marigolds know that these are the flowers. You can't miss them. And then this is actually a seed head, or oops, see, I just dropped it. What's left of a seed head. Flower dies back, you can see those used to be the things, and then the seeds are readily available here inside. Those are all Marigold Seeds. So, yeah, I just scattered them. I've got 3 paper bags here, each one with the flower. That's, hey, that one is yellow with gold tips. That one is the one we're looking at right here, very, very burnt orange with red. And then, yeah, that one's all the whole yellow. I didn't bring a pin out to mark my paper. I store them in paper like that because the paper will absorb any extra moisture, and that way they don't rot. So, and I'll let them dry out. Once they get completely dry, I'll put them in Ziploc baggies. That way I don't lose my seeds. So, but those are Marigold Seeds. And off to the next one. All right, I'm doing my nostrum first. So, you can't miss the nostrum leaf. And there you go. The nostrum flowers. Love them. They're gorgeous. So anyway, as the flowers... started picking seeds here. As the flowers die back, what the plant does is it curls the stem down towards the ground that the flower was on. And that way the roots, or not the roots, but the seed pods have a better chance of making it to the soil. Of course, now that I'm looking for one to show y'all, I don't see one. There it is. So this is, there we go, right there in the fingers, that is a Nostrum seed pod. You can see where the petal there is still dried up to the seed pod. And you take the petal off, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it, and it's got this round little clumpy thingy. That's the seed pod. And you can see here I've already pulled several of them. Just round little seed pods. But you won't find them up here at flower level. Like I said, this will bloom and die back, and it'll curl. That's a bee. Bless me several times. But it'll die back and it'll curl down. So again, the seed pod has the opportunity of getting to the soil, which gives it the best opportunity to grow. So yeah, you got to kind of look at the Nostrum jungle here and see what you can find. There's one. See it right there. It's already curled down to ground level. Hi, Panda Girlfriend. Yep, curled down to ground level, and you just, hi, girlfriend, pick the stem off. Yeah, that's Panda's nose. All right, get out of the garden. Come on, get out the garden. Yeah, you can smell it. I know. It's not for Panda. Come on, get out the dirt. Good girl. So, another seed pod. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, for the zinnias, what you're looking for is a full cone. I'm going to go ahead and take off some of the, or pull down the petals, but you can see that's a full cone. Yeah, he's still ready to pollinate stuff across the top, but beyond that, he is a full cone. Where if you look at that red one right there, let me get out of the light. He's not a full cone yet. I mean, he's not even a half cone. So he stays. This yellow one here, that's a full cone. You know, there are lots of pollinated seeds there. Baby pink one, yeah, not a full cone. So full cones are what we're taking today. Here's another good example of a red one. That's a full cone. I mean, you can't miss it. The cone is there. There's a yellow one with the full cone. Red one's not coned enough yet. Not enough to get a lot of seeds, and that's the goal, is lots of seeds. So, got pieces of paper set out so I can set them on it. Looks like I have pink, yellow, red, and orange. So I'm going to try and separate them by flowers. Just so I can keep the, colors. I'll end up mixing everything, but that way I know if I've got, 28 oranges and 2 reds that, I don't need one to overpower the other in a particular area of the garden. Anyway, let me get to cutting. Zinnias, full cones, they're next. See you in a few. And there's the zinnias. There's some yellow heads. Again, quite obvious. There's a definitive cone on him. There's my oranges. And come a little farther. There's the pinks. And I've only got 2 reds so far. So, there's plenty more. I said you can't miss them up here. There's plenty more. These are just not large enough seed heads. They should make it past this little cold snap, because it's not a freeze, it's a cold snap. And continue, but sooner or later they're going to start slowing down. So getting the seeds is an important thing, to get them as soon as we can. This one I'm going to end up doing separately. I want him to grow a little more. He is not orange, but he's not red. There's an orange over there. That's not his coloring. He's like a burnt orange. He is also the only one in the garden that color. So, yeah, keep a special eye on him. Make sure I get a good seed head off of him. The other thing I want to show, all of my little heat tunnels have done this. They've all watered up like they're supposed to. But that's my spinach in there. Doing well. You know. Yeah. And there's my Egyptian onions. You can see all the green. There, same thing. Doing well. Doing what they do, liking what they do. I'm amazed that my eggplant hasn't died yet. It is completely out of season for eggplant. But it's, again, got a baby eggplant on it for me, and then plenty of bloom still. So, you know, just kind of let it do its thing. It'll stop doing it, and I'll be okay. And then last but not least, the turnips and beets. And you can see the turnips here are doing awesome. I like them for greens, like turnip greens with my eggs. Beet greens are in the back row, and they're still small, but they're there. They're doing well. I don't know if you can see them. Oh wow, turnip greens are awesome. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all in a few. I gotta go ahead and start getting the paper down. So, talk to you in a few.